President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump will arrive in the United Kingdom on September 16 for their second state visit since he took office. But it's not just another diplomatic stop. This is a rare second state visit, something no other US president has ever did. Back in 2019, Trump was hosted by Queen Elizabeth II at Buckingham Palace. This time, under King Charles III, the setting shifts to the grand halls of Windsor Castle. But behind the red carpets and royal banquets, this visit is about much more. Nuclear energy, artificial intelligence, trade deals, and some political risks for both sides. So let's break it down all for you. First, let's find out what are the planned events. Well, Trump and Melania will be greeted by King Charles and Queen Camilla. There you can expect a carriage procession, guard of honor, and a state dinner with 150 elite guests. Further, a military flypast and gun salute are also planned. These moments are meant to impress, but this time there's a twist. Trump won't speak in parliament. It's on recess, but some speculate the Labour government timed it that way to avoid controversy. Because in 2019, massive protests filled Parliament Square. To avoid a repeat, Trump's itinerary keeps him mostly at Windsor Castle and Chequers, which is away from central London. But there are going to be big deals related to energy, AI, and more. First, if we talk about nuclear energy, then there will be a major deal which will fast-track nuclear projects in both countries. For example, 12 mini reactors are planned in Hartlepool by US firm X Energy and UK's Centrica, which is worth over £50 billion, and the UK calls this a step change in relations. Moving on to artificial intelligence, the headline project is OpenAI's new UK data hub for its $500 billion Stargate project based in Northumberland. It is backed by OpenAI's Sam Altman and NVIDIA's Jensen Huang. Other US tech giants like PayPal, CoreWeave, and Bank of America are also announcing investments. For the UK, this is about attracting high-tech investment, and for the US, it is about securing strategic partnerships in AI and energy. Moving on to trade, tariffs, steel, and whiskey. Well, Starmer wants Trump to cut tariffs on steel and aluminium. One sensitive issue is Scotch whiskey, which has been hit with a 10% tariff. According to reports, with pressure from Scotland, Starmer is hoping for a breakthrough to show diplomacy pays off. But overall, this whole visit is going to be risky for both leaders. For Starmer, he faces domestic pressure because his deputy just resigned over a tax scandal. The UK's US ambassador Peter Mandelson was also removed after revelations about ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Whereas for Trump, he remains unpopular in Britain and protests are planned. His team has therefore kept him mostly out of public view to avoid negative headlines. A joint press conference at Chequers could still get messy, with reporters likely to bring up Epstein or Trump's controversial record. But overall, for Trump, this is about global image and prestige. He enjoys the ceremony and it gives him a spotlight away from trouble at home. Whereas for Starmer, it's about early engagement with the potential second Trump presidency and turning that into real economic wins. Therefore, whether it's the royal fanfare or billion-pound deals, this state visit is designed to deliver optics, opportunity, and strategic advantage.